Okay, first of all, I have to preface this with two things. Well, three now. First of all, hello to Mariano Lucas and Unknown Spike, and welcome Pokemon Trainers. Professor Chaz here, Lab Coach on back order. First things first. You hear that? Now that we've beaten the main story, you hear the Pokemon theme on the intro screen. And hello, Sailor Pika as well. Greetings to the stream. So that's nice. It's no longer just the rubble, rabble, hubbub, bub, whatever bub of school stuff. Now, the other thing, this is not a clickbait stream. I just want to make that very clear. And the joke is that it kind of is. So, this is labeled as a Cinderace raid stream, which technically, visually, it won't be. Hello to Anne-Marie Hedgehog as well. Welcome to our stream. As I say, it won't be on screen because I still don't have access to the 7-star raids. I've checked my map and I don't have any of the Cinderace myself. But that does not mean that anyone out there in the chat who has access to these Cinderace raids can't set up a code in the chat with everybody. Oh, the book and Pokeball's not on the screen either? I didn't even notice the visual difference. You're right. This is different. I guess I'm not in school anymore. Anyways, all I have access to right now are the 5-star raids, which I'll definitely do those with folks here on stream. And if anyone has any 7-star raids, or even 6 stars, if you guys want to throw some codes in the chat, go ahead. Again, myself, I will refrain, because I was thinking, and I'll mention this again during the recorded segments, but... So, as far as finishing Pokemon Shield, well, we basically ended the Nuzlocke before the end of the game, but even if we had beaten Leon with the Nuzlocke rules still going, there's not really any built-in post-game to Sword and Shield. Like, after you beat Leon, it then just says, the Galar region is open, do what you want. In this game, however, Itchy knows, they still say there's things to do. Like, you have to re-challenge the gyms. Like, Geeta has sent me off to do that. I think that's all really story-wise, but in that sense, excuse me, my Nuzlocke rules in this region are still going to be a thing, at least until we have complete autonomy, freedom to do what we want in this region. So, because I've really got this cool idea that I want to really make use of, and I haven't had the opportunity to yet, and we'll just leave it as a little bit of a secret surprise thing. But as far as these raids go today, I believe I've got 5 of the Tier 4, Tier 5 raids of Gyarados or Gengar. Because right now, of course, this weekend is Cinderace, the mightiest Mark Cinderace in 7-star raids for anyone that can take care of those. But in addition to that, we do have Gengar and Gyarados in 4 and 5-star raids. Excuse me. Game's falling asleep. And those I feel comfortable tackling as long as I have a group of you to do it. So if you check the pinned message at the top of the chat, for today, tomorrow, and Sunday, I'll be streaming Pokémon Violet all 3 days. Everyone who joins in a raid during any of these streams will earn 1,000 lab loot for just participating. This is not going to be pay 100 lab loot to join as a part of the, what do you call it, multiplayer session. It's just straight up, everyone who jumps in, you can get yourselves 1,000 lab loot, and that's for every raid you jump in on. So if you want to get a bunch of lab loot, make sure you try to join in as quick as you can. I'm going to keep track of that. We're going to update the lab loot tonight, because tomorrow, if you missed it on the Discord server, we have a shiny auction ready to go. Who here knows what shiny it is? I know Sailor Pika saw it. I saw you get the Squirtle emoji, the Shellbird. Alola to Dazzling Shell. Sorry I'm late. You're just sorting out some Pokemon Go into Pokemon Home. Welcome. Yeah, you're not late at all. We're still on the title screen. So, that's the basic gist of today. I'm going to go to each of these Gengar and Gyarados raids. I'll open up a public invite for everybody, and I'll put the code on screen. The first 3 people that jump in with me, assuming we do complete the raid and win, then you'll get 1,000 lab loot. Can we do some hide and seek as well? No, because I'm not inviting anyone into my game today. This is just going to be the raid invites, because I still have more story mode stuff I got to do as well. So this is not the usual multiplayer. At least not this weekend, because I want to be able to bring as many different people as possible in for these Gyarados and Gengar raids. So the next multiplayer will not be probably until, like, say, the next Wednesday, I think. So stay tuned for that. But this weekend, in addition to what I'm doing on screen, again, for anyone that does want to tackle the Cinderace raids, which I sadly cannot see, Feel free to exchange link codes in the chat, or go to our Discord I have pinned up in the top of the chat right now, and you can use the Tera, what is it, Violet or Pokemon Tera raid channel I have on there. Yes, you can use that to arrange for some Tera raids. Excuse me. All right. So I'll once again reiterate the rules once we get into it, but let's start up right now because there's a few, what do you call it, housekeeping things I want to take care of. Actually, go back here for a second. I'll start the recording. It has begun. And we're going to start off right where we left last time. We're here outside of Uva Academy. So let's begin, and I'll reiterate how today is going to go. Welcome back, Pokemon Trainers. Professor Chaz here. The lab coat's on back order. And we are here for, I guess, technically our first post-game stream. I shouldn't say post-game. Post-main story stream of Pokemon Violet. Hello to Dark Knight number 42. Welcome to our live stream today, where we're going to be doing a special event here in the world of Pokemon Violet. If you're excited for some Pokemon shenanigans, make sure to hit that like button down below to show your excitement and your support. I'm just going to connect online because this is going to be primarily an online kind of day, let's say. Because as you see here, as the news pops up before our very eyes, Cinderace is back. This is the Year of the Rabbit 2023. You can try scoring a win against Cinderace from today, as of this live stream, until Sunday, 2 days from now, January 15th. Cinderace normally cannot be encountered in Paldea, and this one will have a fighting Tera type. It's in the highest level raids, 7-star raid, the Black Tera raids. It'll have the mightiest mark to commemorate that it's a special event kind of Pokemon. And you can only catch it once per save data. You can still battle it multiple times and get extra rewards, but you can only catch it once per save. Now I wonder, since this was initially in the game back during the New Year celebration, if it's back now, is this a second one you can catch, or does it count towards that one? I don't know. Anyway, during this event, you may also encounter Gengar and Gyarados in 4- and 5-star Tera raid battles. Their types will vary, their Tera types will vary, and if you catch them, they'll make very powerful teammates versus the Cinderace. Now, unfortunately, because I am only at a certain point in the post-game, or post-main story, I only have access to the 4- and 5-star raids. I don't have any Cinderace raids available myself, but if anybody in the chat has... Oh yes, it's also Friday the 13th as we do this. Thanks for the reminder, Anne-Marie Hedgehog. That means things are going to go swell, you know? But for anyone that wants to do any Cinderace raids they have in their game, if they're that far into it, feel free to use the chat to exchange or drop some link codes in there to get people joining up with you. You can also click onto our Discord server, which we have linked at the top of the chat. We have a channel over there specifically for Pokemon Tera raids, and get yourself some teammates together to try to tackle those. But before I get into any of my raids in particular, there's a few things I want to check out. Again, like I said, housekeeping issues to take care of. Do I have the right Pokemon? I don't, but I also don't have access to the 7-star raids as it is. But I'm sure some of you in the chat may have that. Now, the first thing that I want to do, I'm going to head down here to Messagoza. Yes, I'm going to fly like 10 feet, because I didn't realize I was already in the town. I want to see, do we have any new sandwich recipes from Every Which Way to get new kind of bonuses and such? I think the Every Which Way guy is somewhere down around this way. Somewheres, maybe. There he is. Now, if he does not have new recipes for me, I'm going to kick him out, even though I have no option to do that. Clearmorph says, level 2 fighting raid. Drop 3 rice, 3 spice sausage, whipped cream, 2 horseradish, and chili sauce. Cool. So you can get bonus items for... that's something you can do for getting extra items from the Cinderace raid. So keep that, like, actually mark that recipe, folks, and get yourself some bonus items. Oh, it's you again. I'm making some new recipes, but they require some very rare ingredients. 5 different ingredients, actually. They're called herba something or other. I bet I'd come up with a recipe right away if I could just see those herbs for myself. Oh, so we gotta find some herba mysticas, do we? And hello to Dommy Dang. Welcome. You are new here. Yes, I do not recognize the name, but welcome to our stream today. As I have to remember, what is I going to do? There's a few things I said I want to take care of. Definitely wanted to get those recipes. Well, he doesn't have new recipes yet, so I'm going to have to get some of those myself. Find some of those Herba Mystica. In fact, you know what? Here's the deal. Okay, so I have it kind of messaged or pointed out in the pinned message, but I'm going to go one by one to each of our special raids here. For example, we got one right down here. I'm going to go there right away. I'll show you what I'm talking about. So for today, for those of you who like to collect some lab loot for use in things like our shiny auctions on our Discord server on a weekly basis, you can earn yourself some lab loot by helping me tackle some of these raids today. I said I'm going to continue the Nuzlocke rules, the Nuzlocke-ish rules, let's say, into this part of post-game, because technically this is still story included with the base game, and I feel like it's like the main story that we've been provided has not yet been completed. So I want to try and be careful not to lose Pokemon. Don't mess with me, Vigoroth. So we'll see here we have a 5-star flying type Gyarados. So just to show you what we're going to do, I would choose to challenge as a group, and I'm going to say let anyone join, and you'll see that at the top where it says Tera Raid, and I think I've got it prepared here. Wait, hang on, cancel. That's not what I wanted to do. When I do allow people to join, challenge as a group, I want to do the link code. Here's what I meant to do. Give me a second. My internet likes to temporarily mess up like that. It does fix itself, though. So you see there's a link code on screen. Don't use this one yet, by the way, because we're not ready yet. Basically, I'm just going over the basic idea here. But you'll see that code, and the first 3 people who can punch that code in will join me for this Tera Raid. And if we manage to complete the Tera Raid and get the win, you know what? Just get it out of your system, buddy. I saw you there. If we do manage to complete the Tera Raid and earn a victory, then I'm going to give 1,000 lab loot to each person who was involved in that raid, for thanks for your assistance and help towards future rewards such as shiny auctions. All right, I think that makes sense. And if you're not sure about lab loot, if you are new here, like a few people have said, if you are on Discord, feel free to link yourself over to our Discord. I have a link at the top of the chat you can check out. It doesn't look good without the actual code. Let's hide that. Yeah, follow that link to the Discord we have, and that's where we keep track of people's lab loot, and that's where you can exchange it for certain various things. Excuse me. All right, Anne-Marie says you can't wait to get Shiny Noibat in Pokemon Go. Oh yeah, there is it this month that they have the Community Day. And Dazzling Shell says Herba Mystica are only found in 5-star raids or higher, and they're rare like 11%. Well, you know what? I like a good challenge. My question is, do meal powers increase the odds of that? Because I feel like I'm going to make a bunch of sandwiches today. Where is it here? My grocery list. I'm going to make a nice little sandwich. Get away, Vigoroth. Not important. Okay, I'm going to, for now, go to the boxes. I'm going to put away our lower level legendaries. Well, the only legendaries we have. In the order we caught them in, I guess. Just for prosperity's sake. Or posterity's sake. And we got our main guys here. So if we're going to be fighting a flying Pokemon, who do we want to use? Skydive, you are weak to flying. Now, Gyarados usually aren't known for flying moves, but they could have Hurricane, as I have learned before. So Armstrong, I think we're going to let you tackle us, although you are at 5 injuries. You know what? In that sense, you're at 4. I mean, if you guys help me out, this should not be a problem. So let's just change up your moves here. We want to get to Ice Spinner, because that's kind of decent. Decent power, physical. The only problem with Gyarados could intimidate us, of course, but we'll see. We'll see how things go. I also want to give you Protect, because you can never go wrong with a good Protect, especially if you swap out your Choice Scarf, which your Pokemon's currently holding, for a Leftovers, which I'm about to do right now. Because Choice Scarf will not help us with not being able to choose what we're doing in each battle. Okay, where's my Leftovers? Right there. You can hold that. Yes. Whoop. Hey. Yes. Take that. Okay. So we got Skydive ready to do this. And I guess there's nothing more to do but then just go into it. Let's lead with Skydive. So, prepare. Oh, wait. Dazzling Shell says, raid power only gives you more items from raids. That's true. Up to 3 if you get raid power level 3 for that type. So that's what I wanted to do first. Make a sandwich. Get away from me. I can make a sweet sandwich, and it'll give me some item power up. I don't know if it'll... Come on! I don't know if it'll actually increase the possibility of getting an Herba Mystica, but I'm going to give it a shot anyway. Alright, let's make a picnic. And let's prepare a sweet sandwich. See what we can get. Alright, come on now. Make sandwich. Where's my sweet stuff? Level 5s are going to be scary. We are, like, level 5 Pokemon in the raids are actually level 75 when you finally catch them, right? So that's what I'm kind of worried about, because we are just on par with them, with our level 75ers. So it could be scary. But we'll give it a shot, and we'll see how well things go this weekend. Sweet sandwich. That's going to be raid power flying. I don't have a better one than that right now. You meant to say that for each level up to level 3, 1 additional item per level. Either way, extra items are still extra items. I'm trying to get as much as I can out of these things. Okay, we got whipped cream and butter. I don't think I've ever had a sandwich with whipped cream on it, to be honest. What would that be like? Who out there has had a whipped cream sandwich? See? Total silence. No answer. That was me just thinking, what order do I want to put these items on here? Bananas can go on top of the cheese. I think I'm normally a cheese on top kind of person, but the cheese lays a little bit flatter and wider. I think it's safer. Alright, and green Pokeball pick. Alright. So our first sandwich is ready. We'll get extra items from flying raids. And I think there's we have 5 definite Gengar/Gyarados raids we can do today. But I have seen through just traveling and sneaking a peek here and there, there's another non-glowing 5-star raid. I think it's a Gengar as well. Alright. We got ourselves our sweet sandwich power up. And now to see if we can get enough people together for taking down this scary Gyarados. Let's see. And whoever helps me out and gets the win, we're going to give you 1,000 of our lab loots. Okay, so challenge as a group. Invite friends with link code. And Marie had a whipped cream sandwich. How was that? Because, like I said, I've never had it. Wait! This cuts off. That's better. I'll just do this. Just in case it's a wider code. Alright, so the code is on screen. Whoever can jump in and help me out, I'll make a note of you here on my little notepad. And hopefully we can pull through and get this win. I like doing these. It's like, you know how sometimes we'll do the, I'll invite 3 people to join me running around the field. I kind of like this idea too, because it's almost like it's more, there's Dazzling Shell right there. It's almost more exciting, I think, for you folks to be like, you know, I got to get in there as fast as I can. And if you don't, I mean, there's going to be more raids. Even if not today, there's going to be more raids later on in the week, of course, or weekend. It was okay. It was a little bit too sweet. It was with cheese and tomatoes. Yeah, so Ephraim is in. Link, that is, I have a note of that. Angie is in as well. So I'm just going to make notes here. Okay, we got Dazzling Shell. That is Sailor Pika. And let me remember. Link. Is that Jacob Beast? Whoever is Link, just remind me in the chat. So I can make a note of who gets the lab loots. And Maria's wishing good luck to whoever joins in this raid. Let's do it. Now these 5 stars are tough. I've tried a few just for fun. I've had to run from quite a number of them because I myself was not putting out enough damage. But I think some of you might be a little better than computer players. Plus we have the option of terrestrializing, and computer players don't terrestrialize. That really hurts the chances. Alright, let's go. We got 2 Palmada in here, look at that. Soul plays as Link. Right, okay, I'm going to make a note of that. Okay, thank you for confirming. Oh, we're all being intimidated. It's not good. Okay, I'm going to actually cheer for starters. Let's get our attack stat back up, everybody. Let's go all out. Excuse me. Excuse me again. Whoa. We got another cheer coming in. Hydro Pump. Ah, it's fine. Spark. Decent. Decent. I hope we can actually do really good on this. I'm going to Ice Spinner this guy. Oh, I hate when a Dragon dances. You know what's really kind of broken with this, though? Sometimes, like, it'll use a Dragon Dance on every one of our Pokemon. And it goes, like, to max attack immediately, and that's crazy. I don't like that. JSO asking, can I react to Toucan Omegle video? No, because I don't even know where to find something like that. That is all alien language to me, to be fair. Oh, we got the rain up. Does anybody have thunder? That could be useful. Okay, Gyarados is paralyzed. Excellent. See, our time is going down quite a bit. I guess this is the downside with other players, too. Like, if we faint, then... I wonder if we should choose a cleric. Have one person be, like, the healer. That could be an idea. Constantly use... No, not Hurricane! It's boosted! We survived it, though. And we're confused. Great. It's not great, of course, obviously. Okay, I'm going to be a cleric for a turn. I'm going to heal us. If I get a shot. Look at... How are we supposed to do this? It's already got its shield up. Man. I'm still going to heal us all. Well, whoever's still left in the battle. Ah, these are going to be brutal. I'm going to need to bring my level 100 from the earlier games. Oh, don't hurt me. There's another injury. All right. These might be too powerful. I don't know why I'm floating. What is going on? Oh, it's shooting us away now. Huh. What was that? Someone threw a Pokemon at the last second? I didn't take this off the screen. What is... Why is the sound effect still playing? What the heck? Maybe Gengar might be easier. Brittany Crichton asking, does anybody have Shiny Lucario? I know I don't. What is going on? Now we got blank screen? I still hear stuff happening. Does anyone else still have a battle raging right now? Communicating. Okay. So, yeah, let me know. Did you guys still have a fight going on while it had already pushed me out of the battle? Either way. That's another hit. How do they expect us to do that? Where are we going next? We got a water one over here. I'll see what this is. I feel like with the whole dragon dancing, Gyarados might be too much at this point. Gengar might not be as bad, though. So let's go take a look, see what we can do. It's quite an interesting turnout, let's say. So, anyway, speaking of turnout, thank you all for turning out today. If you want to use the chat, feel free to, of course, drop your link codes if you want to do any of the Cinderace raids that are happening this weekend. You're certainly welcome to do that. What is this? I'm scared of Gyarados. You're only 4-star anyway, man. You can also follow the link in the top of the chat to our Discord server if you want to try and link up there as well for some more raids and just trades or whatever too. Let's see if we can find a 5-star. Let's see how well that can go for us. I want 5-star Gengar. That's not asking too much, is it? As far as my team goes, I still have access to use Armstrong, and he does have a normal Tera type, so I could terrestrialize into that to basically handle any ghost moves coming our way. This is 4-star Gengar. Get out of here, Giraffe. I don't want you. Okay, we got us a fire raid over this way. Why are these things tough? It's not fair. I just want to get the Herba Mysticers. Can anyone let me know, by the way? I'm just curious. Are Herba Mystica condiments or toppings when it comes to the sandwich ingredients? I've tried to look into that, and I have not gotten confirmation on either just yet. I think I remember seeing that they were the condiments. Poor Gengar. So it was 1, 2, 3, 4 we looked at. There's a 5th one up here. We'll check this out. And then I guess we could. Well, the 4-stars will be easy enough. We can bring these into those, because those I have no problem on my own with. They're only level 45 when it comes down to the actual like Pokemon level you're looking at. So those will be at least good for rewards. And I've still got my flying raid power going on, don't I? I believe I do. So I'll probably want to make a new sandwich if we tackle a different kind of raid. Let's see what you are. Whoop! Oh, almost landed on the ground. Okay, this is 4-star Gyarados, but you're scary, though. Okay, Golduck, I see your feet. Get away from me. Move. It's just gonna stand there, you punk. I'll beat you up if I have to. Rare seasoning for your sandwiches. You'll need at least 1 Sweet Mystica for a certain someone. I know that much. Clear Morphs is Slowbro with Iron Defense, Stored Power, Nasty Plot, and Psychic Terrain. Stored Power is a psychic move, isn't it? That's an interesting... Yeah, that would boost that Stored Power quite a bit. We're going to run. So let me just check one more thing. And Marie says, the herbs that you're looking for in the rig can be used for the shiny. Can't if it's a colored one? Unknown Spike says, wait. Wait for what? Excuse me, let me just check. This raid here, I believe, is a 5-star Gengar, and it is also flying. Also, way back in the day, I said I don't know what I did to make a fly location appear at this plateau. I now know what I did. I just looked at a sign. So I want to look at that sign now to unlock another fly location. Check this out. Yeah, I think this might change my plans for the weekend. Like, I might not be able to host as many of these raids as I was expecting to, because we're just not strong enough. But it'll still count as like a Cinderace raid weekend. Unknown Spike says it happens sometimes. What does? So see, the Grand Olive Orchard, one of the 10 sites of. Hey, give me those coins. So one of the 10 sites of Paldea. Now this becomes a fly location, if I'm not mistaken. Sparkling Power. Yeah, you need at least 2 Herba Mystica and a sandwich to get the effect. I've heard something about, like, you need... One of them has to be the salty. And then... I'm not sure about the other, but... Alright. 5-star Gengar. Let me just make sure I've got my Tatsugiri ready. We're going to give you the leftovers, too. Oops. There's no way to quickly change their item here, is there? I remember there was, like, some nice... Easy, like, you hit a Y button and take the item or something like that. Clearmore says you can solo Cinderace with 3 Iron Defense, 3 Nasty Plot, Psychic Terrain, and hit with Stored Power. You can one-hit KO that thing, that Cinderace. That's crazy. But if you folks want to try that, go ahead. I still don't have access to those raids myself just yet, unfortunately. Okay, let's go with give you the leftovers. Why does it keep changing going back to the top of my list? Go to where I was. Okay, now I want to change your moves here too, Armstrong. I want to give you... And again, I'll go for Protect, because being able to heal without taking a hit is kind of nice. So if it's Flying type, I'm going to keep Icy Wind. our Tera type is normal, so I'm actually going to go with... where's my Tera Blast? Because it will hit a flying type. And Muddy Water, because we could lower the accuracy if we're lucky. They are condiments, okay. I see. Alright. So, actually, let's just let you lead the way here. I mean, I could use Miraidon also. Which I might want to do. You know what? Let's do that. Because you actually have not taken any hits just yet. Convert you into battle form. Unknown Spec says Gengar is easy. Yeah, the defense is not great on Gengar, that's for sure. Now, let me just check your summary. Electro Drift is good. We're going to give you... We get Tera Blast as well. What else can we give you? I'm going to go Electric Terrain. That will help us as well. And we don't really need Endure, I don't think. Okay. So, I'll have Miraidon to help us out. I'm going to give you the leftovers, actually. No, you know what? I find sometimes when I'm doing raids, the leftovers slow us down. So, I think we'll just take the hits. So, challenge as a group. Invite with the link code. Which we'll do a second time. I don't know why I have to do this multiple times, but my internet just decides to be dumb, I guess. Okay, code is up on screen, also above my head. So whoever can jump on in, let's do this and hope we can get a win. And as Unknown Spike says, Gengar is significantly less defensive than a Gyarados, especially after it's been intimidating us. This will be fun to try. But I hardly have any 5 stars. I think, didn't we just have just that one Gyarados from the glowy raids? That's not great. Although, if I use Miraidon the second time, we will have Electric and Rock. We have Power Gem. So we can tackle that a second time, that Gyarados. Although it was only... Oh, that was a 5-star, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah, we'll try that a second time after this one. Look at Hoppip floating. Oh, look, here comes Maschiff. We got Ephraim. We got, well, that's Dazzling Shell. We got Unknown Spike. Who we have as a... Sorry, who do we get as a 4th member to help us out here? Oh, we got Arctibax, the old ice type. Cool. Very cool. Because it's ice. Link has joined back in again. Soul Plays. Alright. Let's hope we can do it this time. I'm all ready. Do you want me to throw down the Electric Terrain for starters? Anne-Marie has named Shiny Gengar Casper. You stole my... No, I didn't use that. I was thinking of using that. You didn't steal my name. Sweet. Oh, Miraidon's ability actually creates Electric Terrain. Okay. But if it runs out, at least I have the option to put it back up. So this will help us then. We'll get all of our terrain boosted. And doesn't its ability also... While it's on Electric Terrain, something else happens? I read it. I forget it. But I think it is. Good. Alright, Gengar. Round 2. Although we haven't fought you yet. He's like, why are you picking on me? Everyone that touches the ground gets the Electric Terrain boost. Y'all can't fall asleep. And electric moves are boosted. I've energized my futuristic engine. It's Electro Drift. Oh, this thing took some good damage already, based on what I just showed there. Yeah, this is a lot better. This is one that I tried. Oh, you... I hate Cursed Body! And I hate that you steal my Tera Orb charge. And I hate that you confuse me. How are you allowed to do 15 things? This thing's a beast crazy. Alright, Miraidon's confused. There's whatever negative effects that it had on it. And it's already got the shield. I don't even have one bit of Tera charge yet. Come on. What are you doing? I've used one move this whole time. And that... You know, I really would prefer if these raids had more of a flow to them. Because they do not have any kind of a flow. We just saw Gengar did like 17 things. Crazy. Don't hurt me. Thank you. I mean, you still hurt, but If you want to name your Gengar Casper, you can have. No offense if I do. No, I was thinking because in... Oh, it's frozen. In the stories that I used to write, actually a friend of mine, a companion character, she caught a Ghastly. But instead of calling it Casper, she called it Gasper. And that's what I was thinking of, because Ghastly and Casper. So we did a combo plate kind of deal. Oh, we got all healed! Yay, someone did the heal chant. Nice. Can I use this yet? Darn it! First of all, like, that's just brutal. It disables my super move, and then I get Tera Orb stolen, and it thaws out immediately. Of course it does. And I'm confused today! At least we are winning time-wise for now. It's in the red. Okay. Can we use this yet? We can. Let's Terrastalize, and then Electro Drift. Even though our Terrastal type is, or Tera type is Dragon, still... We might as well just look neater, I guess. There you go, Miraidon. Your first battle in this Let's Play playthrough LP thingy. And we're confused. And we hit ourselves. I think Gengar's done, though. I think Gengar is defeated. I think I'm poisoned. The shield is broken, but it had no HP. Just faint. You're done. Why did we need to take damage? I mean, we didn't faint, which is good, but come on. Alright. Let's catch this thing. Victory indeed. So this is going to mark as a success. So you three have earned yourself some lab loot. I'm going to tabulate all the current lab loot for tonight and have it updated for tomorrow morning, by the way. So you'll see what you have going into tomorrow's shiny auction, which if you haven't seen it yet on the Discord, go check it out. It's an interesting Pokemon. Alright, no shiny. Oh, I got a sweet Herba Mystica! Sweet! That's what we need for Mr. Saguaro. Awesome. Look at all these things. All these things are neat. Thank you, guys! I did it! We did it! You did it! I was there watching. Indeed, we got what we needed. Okay, let's go back and try that that Gyarados then. Now that I'm going to use Miraidon. Do we have Gengar yet? We do have Gengar yet. Alright, let's head off and try out Gyarados. Where are you at? Down here, are you? See, the problem is, though, I have to use my Miraidon to get up the cliff and then reconvert it back into battle mode. Why do I have to do that? It's so annoying. But I guess that's why they give you the option to find the other Miraidon down below. But I want my Miraidon to be the main one. Yeah. Oh, Amory needed one for a shiny hunt. The Sweet Mystica. Alright, we're back again. You guys think we can do this? I keep forgetting to take that thing off the top of my head on the webcam. Challenge as a group. Link code. Okay, it worked the first time. 9NT 6K. So again, if you already helped out with the first raid, you're welcome to still jump in on this one. Okay. Now this one is, of course, the more annoying because it has the that dragon dance. Dazzling Shawl says, rare bug on my side with the map icon when you're not having your map up. Really? What is happening? This sounds spooky. And Marie says, you guys can do it! I hope we can, because this one was a lot tougher. Okay, Sailor Pika is here for us with this one. Here with us for this one, I mean. English is not my... Well, it is my first language, but you wouldn't know it. We got Unknown Spike. Just mark your guys' names here. Sailor Pika, Unknown Spike. And if we can get a fourth member, I think we can maybe do at least some slight damage to this thing. We'll hope for the best. Because this thing is tough. But our, you need the spare to trade. I'd probably keep it. Have one as a rider, have one as a battler. Darkwing Duck does say, let's get dangerous, and Soul Plays is back again as well. Alright, I am... Whoop, change my Pokemon. I almost went in with Skydive. I haven't done any training with Miraidon yet, of course. Okay, I'm ready to go. Let's do this. Wish us luck, everybody. And Marie says that we can do it. I hope so. Let's get to this. Since this is the last 5-star, do you guys want to do the 4 stars as well? Because we can do that, if you guys are up for that. But again, reminder, this weekend is all about the Cinderace. So if you guys have Cinderace in your game, you're welcome to use the chat to bring people to help you with that. I am not prepared for that just yet. Obviously, 5 stars are like pretty much beyond me as well. But if you want to get some Cinderace help, you're welcome to use the chat to do so. Stop your intimidations on us. I want to hit you hard. So I think it says might as well. Yeah, the 4 stars. Alright. Oh, it's frozen already. Nice. Unknown Spike freezes it solid. Let's hope it stays frozen the entire fight. That would be perfect. Yeah. Did you miss the thing frozen up there, Gyarados? How did you just do that? Why is this so uncoordinated? I don't... Whatever. At least I'm feeling a lot more comfortable with what we're doing. Stop! No! Dragon Dance! I hate it! Oh, our attack is up now. Thanks for whoever cheered. I should keep an eye on our stats, too. The shield's already up! What are we supposed to do? Well, we do have our attack up from that cheer. But let's go Dragon Dance. I'm going to try to get our defenses up next turn, I think. You know what I just realized? Is Haze still in the game? Because that would really help with guys like this. There go its negative effects. Stealing some of our Tera Orb charge, of course. Let's get our defenses going here. Oh, we have a Terrastalize happening on my right side. That would be, is that Link? No, that is Unknown Spike. So Godzilla has Terrastalized. We got a heal from somebody, too. Excellent. Drago's throwing a light screen up. Thank you, Link. That'll help us. I can't Terrastalize yet. Can I? No, I can't. Oh, critical hitters. That's just from its Dragon Dances. That's ridiculous. You shouldn't be allowed to use a Dragon Dance 6 times in one turn. I'm going to heal us up. Someone already did it, too. What I don't get is how come the healing is so random? Like, I can't... Okay, can I actually click the button, please? You guys can see I'm hitting my button. I'm hitting my button. Did I even do anything? Heal. What was that? So sometimes, like, the heal gives you, like, 75% back. Other times you get, like, 25% back. I don't know what determines it. Oh, Spike, no! You went down. Why is this so ridiculous? Okay, that's special base. That shouldn't be too bad. No, that's not perfect, but okay. I don't know. I don't like this. I do not like this Gyarados anymore. Come on, we almost got it. Take it down, Miraidon. Is that it? Yes! Why was that so much worse? Oh, Dazzling Shell has a 7-star in the chat, by the way, folks, if anybody wants to go after Cinderace. Yeah, way too close, I agree, Sailor Pika. Shouldn't be that stressful, it's only 5 stars. There's only 5 of a possible 7 stars. Give me this Gyarados. Close call indeed. I got itchy ear. But I think that's all the 5 stars we have in my region, but we can go for the 4 stars for extra items and such. I didn't get a Herba? Dude. Where's my Herba? Anyways. There's that done. So what else do I have as far as the glowy ones? Thank you, Anne-Marie, saying good victory, everyone. And I gotta take this off my face again. We have Gyarados, the atrocious Pokemon. It appears whenever there is a world conflict, burning down any place it travels through. Really? I thought it was the world conflict. I thought it just tears things apart. Dazzling Shell's gonna change items real quick. Understood. Alright, what else is next on? I guess there's not much story-wise I'll be doing this weekend, because if we're doing all these raids, I mean, that's fine with me. I don't mind at all. Let's head off to this water one. I'm going to want to throw together a quick sandwich for this. Where's my grocery list? Water, we're going to make a cheese sandwich. And if this stream goes longer than an hour, I don't care. We'll try to get all these... Okay, there's a code, by the way, folks. Help Dazzling Shell with a Cinderace if you want, while I make up the food. I forgot the Gengar was here. Gengar Gyarados. Okay, I said I want to make a cheese sandwich. Where's my cheese sandwiches at? So, what I'll probably do to end off this stream is... I'm going to go talk to Sandwich Man and show him the sweet Herba Mystica. I hope I don't have to give it to him, because I want to give that to Mr. Saguaro. But hopefully if the sandwich dude just sees it, that unlocks recipes. Alright, nice and simple. 3 slice cheese sandwich. Yum. So if anybody is helping Dazzling Shell, let me know, because I'm curious how that goes for you. This could be your one and only chance to get a Cinderace. Of course, there'll be more raids if you don't manage to take it this time. And if you do catch it, fight more. Get extra bonus rewards. Clara Morph did give us a link in... Or not a link, a recipe for how to get fighting raid... Or raid power fighting bonus for extra items. DeLily, I agree. J. Jonah Jameson should be a character more often. J. Jonah Jameson for Disney Infinity 4. I cannot agree more wholeheartedly. What I love about J. Jonah Jameson is no matter what continuity that you're following as far as like Spider-Man goes, if like any continuity he's in, get away from me. He's basically the exact same. You'll have no one's helping Dazzling Shell. I would, but I can't. Mike Wazowski has a cousin, but Jameson has been a very reliable constant throughout the entire multiverse. He's always that cranky, give me pictures of Spider-Man. And I love the fact that they actually got J.K. Simmons from the Tobey Maguire movies to reprise the role of Jameson in No Way Home. That was awesome. Sailor Pika is willing to help. Awesome stuff as well. So I'm going to change over to my Rhydon. I got to take it out of battle mode, or take it out of ride mode. That's right. Hang on. Yes, please. Alright, now we'll challenge as a group. Invite with a code, and I'll throw this on screen. If anybody wants to jump in, you're welcome to. And I'm going to change Pokemon to my Rhydon. I should take this. Should I take Meowth? Nah. There we go. Alright, I got to mark too that we completed that Gyarados raid as well. Another 1,000 lab loot for Sailor Pika, Unknown Spike, and Soul Plays. Let's see if we get enough people wanting to tackle this one. Think of all the rewards we can get. Baby Yoda for Disney Infinity 4. Who would win in a fight, everybody? Baby Yoda or Yoda? No, better yet. Baby Yoda or Baby Groot? Because how in control of his powers is Baby Yoda? Or wait, you know what? Grogu and Groot. Grow Groot. There we go. What if they did like the fusion dance from Dragon Ball Z? You get Grow Groot. I had another itchy ear, or rather the same one, but a different itch. Alright, I think I'm alive. We have an unknown Spike willing to help out with this. A Gyarados. And this one should not be a problem whatsoever. I'm sorry. Because we're about 20 levels above. Or at least I am over 20 levels above it. In fact, would a single, electric move take it out? Here's the thing, too. So, I mean, spoilers if you haven't seen the finale of the series. It was just yesterday. So, if you don't want spoilers for story mode, then listen not to what I'm about to say. But at the end of the main story, we basically disable the time machine. Why are there still Pokemon, like Paradox Pokemon, appearing? Or is it just supposed to be the idea that a whole bunch of them came through and we're just finding them all as we say, like Shiny Hunt or something? Excuse me, that might be what they're going for. Because you would think there would be a finite amount of those. But, I mean, as long as they give us plenty to Shiny Hunt, that's kind of what people really want, right? Do I watch Monster at Work? No. I'm not sure what that is. If you mean Monsters, Inc., maybe? I actually have not seen that myself either. I've seen parts of it, but never seen the whole full movie. Oh no, I yawned. And Marie's yawning now. It's contagious. Baby Yoda has all the power of the Force, just like the original Yoda. So is Grogu in control of it? Because that I'm not sure about. I know because I did see the big scene where CG Luke shows up and he's like, I'm going to take Grogu to train him. And then it was all like, Mando, you lost your baby. And then it's not really his baby, but you know what I mean. But still, is Grogu as powerful? Can Grogu use a lightsaber like Yoda does? Oh no! That does not sound good. Dazzling Shell says it's too strong. Even level 100 is no match. And Sailor Pika says you absolutely despise 7 stars. That does not bode well for when I eventually get to those kind of things. Look at this. Look at the devastation on a 4-star. Oh man, there goes negative effects. Doesn't dance, don't think it's going to help too much. A big old thunder jolt or something just took it down. If we were all to use our legendaries, maybe we could take down that Cinderace. But no, definitely before I get to... Well, I think my best contribution later on will be as soon as I can bring all my previous Pokemon from currently in Hisui and Galar. Because I got a ton of 100-level Pokemon that can help us out in these Black Star raids. So I think things will be good eventually. It's just a matter of getting to that point. We need Pokemon home connectivity. That's what we're waiting for, Game Freak. Give us it. People said that Baby Yoda is the clone of Yoda? I wonder. You know what, actually? Okay, I'm going to go on a complete random tangent here. But first, let me see. Lily says to search up Mike's cousin. I might find every Mike's cousin, though. There's a bunch out there. But I know what you mean to look up for. Dazzling Shell says, your Pokemon has good defense, but Cinderace has attack to overpower that. Yikes. What was I going to say? So, I had a theory regarding Star Wars. In Return of the Jedi, if you guys know Star Wars, you'll understand what I'm saying. And if you don't, sorry if it's going to be boring and weird. But the Emperor had seen everything that was going to happen. Like, he knew, oh, the rebels are coming to disable the shield for the Death Star. Oh, I know about your fleet coming to attack the Death Star. I know all this stuff. Blah, blah, blah. I win, you lose. Ha ha, neener, neener kind of thing. Now, everything that he foresaw happened the way he foresaw it. The troops captured Han and his group on the ground. The Star Destroyers had the rebel fleet pinned in. The only thing that changed the battle was when the Ewoks jumped in. No nickname for you, Gyarados. You're good as you are. So let me just take a quick look for another water raid. See if I can make more use of my sandwich powers. We've got fire, fairy, and there's grass. And I think that's all for our glowies. Yeah, okay, we'll go off to this fairy one next, everybody. So yeah, the Ewoks are what turned the tide. So it seems like for some reason the Emperor could not foresee the Ewoks and what they were going to do. My joking response is I picture the Emperor in like a board meeting, and he's like, "I've got everything planned out. We're going to win this." And then all of his advisors are sitting around like, what about those little fuzzy teddy bear guys down on the planet? Have you checked out what they're going to do? And the Emperor, in his overconfidence, like, oh, what could a bunch of teddy bears possibly do to mess up my Death Star? And then a bunch of them are like, can we get a transfer to, like, the garbage barge? I don't feel safe here on this station anymore. I want to make a great BLT. So anyways, I had a random theory. What if all the Jedi who were defeated in Order 66, you know how like the Empire wiped out the Jedi, what if they all came back, their spirits all came back as the Ewoks, and they were able to kind of hide their Great Power Fairy. They were able to hide their Force signals, let's say. Wouldn't that be poetic justice if the Jedi are the ones who did that? Because, like, so Amory says he didn't know the Ewoks were going to help. But why? If he could foresee everything, why did he not foresee that? That always struck me as weird, like... Because he says, I've looked into the future of this and that, and... Like, he even knew how Vader was going to turn evil, and... like, he had everything planned out from point A to point B. And the only thing that changed was the Ewoks. I figure if he was as all-knowing as he said, he should have known the Ewoks were going to do something. But I like just pretending, yeah, let's just say Qui-Gon Jinn is like Wicket. And we'll just go with that. Or maybe, I mean, if they want to make more sense, because of course my idea is a little goofy. What if they actually had, what if the Jedi used their Force powers to conceal the Ewoks? That would be an interesting kind of thing. Food for thought. Right now we got food for belly. We got a great BLT. It would be cool if the Jedi all became Ewoks afterwards. I would like that. So Dazzling Shell says if we're gonna take on any 7-star raid, we're gonna need Reflect, Light Screen, or Light Clay. Sorry. So you're talking about if it's like a physical offensive. So in this particular case of Cinderace, you'll need a Reflect, Light Clay to increase the length of it, and some good defense. That makes sense to me. Alright, let's head to the Fairy Raid. And then there's a Fire one right afterwards. I might need to go buy some more. Oh, I didn't even go to the auction today. I didn't blow any money yet. Oh, it's right down here. Whee! Alright, now, make sure to convert my Miraidon into battle form. Yes. Even though we don't have anything super effective with Miraidon, but it's only 4-star, right? Yeah. And it's only a Gengar. Yeah. Link code. Let's do it. Who wants to help take out a fairy type? It's Mumino Vip is our code today. He also saw that Luke was going to turn to the dark side. And then I think because... Well, Luke met with the Ewoks before going to the Emperor. So again, somehow the Ewoks had a positive influence on Luke, right? Which the Emperor couldn't see because the Ewoks were clouded from his visions. It all comes down to the Ewoks, I'm telling you. They're the ones that saved the galaxy. Essentially, they're the ones that pushed the self-destruct on the Death Star. I'm just going to say it right there. Ewoks win. Dazzling Shell says, an ice type that can't be hit by a fire move. Interesting, that would explain a lot. What is that? It's got to, is there an ice type with flash fire? We've got Sailor Pika helping out here. You know what? I'm dumb. I didn't mark that last raid. Yeah, that was the third one. That was me and Unknown Spike, I believe. Oops. I'm not marking 100. I want 1,000 lab loot. Okay, so in this raid we've got Angie, got Sailor Pika. We'll give more time to see if any more show up for it. Yeah, Princess Leia is Luke's sister, which people have always questioned that. As soon as he's interrogating her in the original first movie, A New Hope, Leia's right in front of him, and he can't sense that she's Force connected. I mean, obviously the answer is maybe Lucas hadn't considered that at that point. But still, it's like, you'd think he'd be able to pick up something if he's as powerful as he says. But when you look at the most recent lightsaber battle between Vader and Obi-Wan, we've got Candacel. That is, I believe, Clearomorph, right? Yeah, the battle they had in Kenobi was so much more impressive than the one that they finally have on the Death Star in A New Hope. And that just makes sense because choreography has gotten better over the years, and special effects and editing and all that. But it makes you think that maybe Vader just really lost a lot of his power as the years went on. Just so that he went to the, like, how was it? If you guys watch the channel Pitch Meeting, oh, Spike is here as well. Okay, I'm ready to go for my Pokemon. Unknown Spike has joined in also. So, Pitch Meeting, they actually, again, if you don't know what that is, it's a channel where they like pretend they're pitching a movie idea to a producer, and they talk about the lightsaber fight, and the producer's like, oh, how's that gonna look? And the writer's like, like a couple of old men woke up from a nap and are starting to hit their canes at each other. It's like, that's a pretty accurate description of the original lightsaber duel on the Death Star, I would say, anyways. So, yeah, you know what? I think for this stream and this weekend, it's going to be just tackling all these raids. I guess I won't do any story advancement yet, and I'm okay with that. Getting more items is certainly not a problem in my book. Alright, Hadron Engine kickoff. It's only a 4-star Gengar, so it shouldn't be a much problem at all. It's poisoned already. Let's do some good damage here. Not super effective, but still very nice. Imagine if this was a water Gengar, how much that, what is it called? Electro Drift or something like that? I don't even know my own names. Oh, its shields are up. Now what do we do? It's in the red and shields are up. Oh, man. Electro Drift. Is that what I said? He actually asked, do you remember your mother? Exactly. Godzilla, when it is hit with fire moves, it boosts the attack. Really? Oh. Oh, my Electro Drift is disabled. What am I going to do now? Yeah, that is an interesting ability for, what is it? It's not Arctibax, is it? I'll call him Backzilla, I guess. Alright, let's snag up this Gengar. We got a Fire Raid and a Grass Raid next. I think the Grass one is, 1 second here, folks. There we go. I think the Grass one is a Gyarados as well. And Ree says, really cute when Luke asked Leia, do you remember your mother? And that's another weird thing, too, because, like, she says she died when I was really young. It's like, yeah, as young as Luke was. We're getting a lot of stuff I can sell. Oh, we got 4 shards off of that one. Nice. Why are there bots all over YouTube? Is there anything else I can do with this? No. Okay. I mean, I could report bots to YouTube, but I don't think that's going to really do anything. Head to the box there, Gengar, please. So we're going to eat a fire sandwich. A nice ultra spicy, I believe we're looking for. Okay, what sandwich recipe do I want to make today? Check my grocery list. Yeah, bots are just garbage. I agree, Sailor Pika. Look at we got. Oh, I woke up Gyarados. I didn't mean to. We want to make the Ultra 5 alarm. Where is this at? Right here. It's going to give us raid power for fire level 2. Now, this is a lot spicier than I tend to like my food, but of course, this is just a video game. Look at this. Chili curry. Ugh. And it's kind of weird when you put multiple condiments on. Just the first one is what colors the ground, the bread. That's weird. I hope you guys don't mind that I make sandwiches midstream. I know it's not the most interactive or entertaining, but it might get your taste buds fired up to make something for a nice little snack later or something. I feel like I'm gonna grab something after this. I'm not sure what though. I might even just throw a couple of hot dogs in a pot and cook them up. I'm a simple guy. Oh no, don't anything fall off the sandwich. You are load-bearing onions. Act like it. Thank you. Speaking of hot dogs, look at this, these chorizo. These are spicy. I don't like spices. Anne Marie says, does anybody like Chinese food? You had takeout today. Certain Chinese food I don't mind. Not, like I know a lot of it comes with the, usually like sweet and sour sauce or plum sauce or something. First of all, I'm not like much of a sauce kind of a person, but I like, and it sounds really basic and simple, the chicken balls are good. I like, rice is also good. In fact, you just made my decision for me. I think I'm going to have some rice later. Ultra 5 alarm sandwich. Yummers. Alright, let's make good use of this. Close down. Wait, you know what? Do we have an egg from anybody? Oh, we got a berry! Cool. I don't know if these Gyarados are male and female or not. Imagine breeding... Oh, they're both female, never mind. Imagine suddenly getting a Magikarp egg. I was like, oh, breakfast is served tomorrow. I mean, Magikarp's nice to train. I'm still working on a Magikarp in Pokemon Legends Arceus too, because it's part of our challenge. We have to complete... a Magikarp needs to defeat a level 70 Hisuian Electrode for part of your challenges, and it's not as hard as you think. It's just a time investment. Or candy investment. You could just throw a bunch of rare candies in there. Alright, let's get Miraidon back and ready to roll. There we go. So who wants to tackle this fire one with me? This is a Gengar. Challenge as a group. Code is coming on screen. Let's switch over to Miraidon. Excuse me. I'm glad we have Miraidon to actually fight now, because the rest of my team is hurting as far as those injuries go. Anne Marie says, you don't mind the story of Star Wars, but when it was the new Star Wars, the plot got better and you were surprised the Emperor had a granddaughter. If anybody does not know, sorry I spoiled it. Honestly, if someone hasn't seen the new ones yet, they're not, I'd say they're probably not that interested in Star Wars anyway, and those who have seen it, a lot of them aren't fond of that plot twist, regardless. I've only ever seen Episode 7. I didn't see any of the other sequels, but from what I've heard, like, I kind of don't need to. I mean, I was actually watching something earlier today. It was like an older interview with Mark Hamill, and even he did not like what they did with Luke in the sequels, because he was saying, this isn't my Luke Skywalker, but it's the story that they're telling, and therefore, you know, I'm acting the character that they want for this particular story. And I'm like, that's kind of sad that your actor for your character is like, this is not my character. That does not bode well, basically. I've got Unknown Spike, Sailor Pika. Anybody else want to get 1,000 lab loot by taking down this Gengar? Man, I'm giving out a lot of lab loot today, ain't I? I should have said this is only 100. I'm kidding. Oh, we got Angie with... did you evolve your Finizen yet, by the way? I know you were saying that you had to do it at one point in the Union Circle. I've seen what happens with Palafin, too, on like watching someone else's video. That's a cool little feature. You like the ending of the new series that she changed her name. She kept Rey, but she took the name Skywalker. That actually bothered a lot of people, too. I don't know if I have a strong feeling about that myself, but it's like... she's blood related to the evil Emperor. And now she's a Skywalker. So now she's of the same family as the guy she kissed. What is with Star Wars and family kissing each other? What? Excuse me. Alright, we got just us, it looks like. Yes. Alright. Unknown Spike, Angie, and myself. And a computer player. Even the pitch meeting, they kind of poked fun at the whole Rey and Kylo had like just, you know, like a partnership kind of thing, but not like a romantic connection. But the producer's like, oh, we should have them kiss. And the writer's like, well, there was really no romance that built up. He's like, no, just have them have a little kiss. He's like, oh, if you insist, okay. It made no sense to the writer, but he's like, sure. Alright, electric terrain is up. We can't fall asleep. That's all well and good. Let's throw some rocks at this guy. Why can't I move my camera here? I want to see all of our side. I want to see the light side. You know what? Are we fighting Chandelure right now? It's a ghost with flames on its head? What do you think? It's already got the shield going, man. These low levels, though, we don't even have time to terrestrialize. Oh, we got the seed sower, I think that is. You now get healed every turn, but that weakens my electric move. But I don't think we need it too much. Oh, sludge bomb. I would actually like if it would keep my HP on screen the entire time, because like we constantly see our teammates' HPs, but don't you think your own HP meter is important to watch as well? I would think. Wait a minute, our Bolivia. Grass normal? I'm assuming that's what Olive's evolution is. Oh, the shields are down. Commence attack on the Death Star's main reactor. Let's do it. Got it. Alright, done. You better be done. Be done. I'm gonna electro gift you into unconsciousness. Yeah, you're right. You're lucky. And I didn't close this stupid thing. I don't even need that. I think you guys can see the code clearly enough without the big one over my head, right? Alright, let's catch this thing. Then we'll go off to a grass raid, and then that'll be it for today. I don't mind if I'm not getting story done. When we do get back to story mode, that'll be on Monday, and I'll start off by selling all these bonus treasures I picked up. So that'll be a good way to start off the week. Nice cash. Yeah, and also I have yet to see one of these things break out. Look at all these goodies. Another lumberry. I love it. I still wish there was a place to plant your berries, though. Anne-Marie's favorite quote is, "It's a trap!" Because that can apply to so many things in real life, too. Like, you're walking through, like, 3 in the morning, you suddenly, oh, I have to go to the bathroom. You're walking through the darkened house, and then you step on a mouse trap, and the first thing you scream is, you know, first of all, because it hurts. But then, it's a trap is your natural follow-up. Okay, so we have a grass raid next. I'm going to eat one more sandwich. Oh, Matt Gaming has a code. Do you have a code for a Cinderace raid? If you're looking for people to help out, feel free to use our chat to drop a code in there and see if we can get some people together. I know Dazzling Shell may want a second stab at it. I'm sure Sailor Pika is eager to fight another one also. I'm looking for grass. I want to make... I don't even have a recipe for grass sandwiches? Well, alright, whatever. Let's just head up to the snowy mountain. So yeah, if you want to use our chat here to drop your code, go ahead. But you can also, if you're a user of Discord, check the pinned message at the top of the chat. As Sailor Pika has also just linked, thank you. We have a Pokemon Tera Raids channel on our server, and you can go... Where's the... I didn't pin it. You can drop your code there throughout the rest of the day, too. And this whole weekend, because there's going to be... these raids are happening all weekend until the end of Sunday night. I, myself, am nowhere near ready to help against a level 100 raid boss, so I will sadly have to refrain, but if anyone else wants to jump on in, Matt Gaming has just dropped the code right there. And whoever does manage to sync up and join in, good luck. I hope you do manage to succeed, and I'm going to plummet really bad. Okay, we're really good, though. So this is our last raid for today. Wait, you know what? While we're here, I'm going to see what this TM is. Is it a new one? A sludge bomb! I guess it is new. Sweet. I gotta find out who can learn that. Okay, so let's get Miraidon powered back up into battle mode. And this is a grass Gyarados. It's only level 4 though. So I'm going to say challenge as a group. So if anyone else, if anyone wants to jump in on this one, of course you're welcome to. I guess our electric move will not be super great on it, but As soon as I can terrestrialize, if I need to, Tera Blast becomes Dragon type. That'll be effective. Not super effective, of course. But let's see if anyone wants to jump in on this Gyarados for our finale of the raid stream today. And don't forget, we'll be back tomorrow and Sunday as well to do more of these raids, these raid streams, until the event is done. And in between this and the next event, I'm going to be powering up my team, trying to get even stronger for these stronger raids. What Pokemon would you want to see next in the 7-star raids, everybody? I would love, personally, since we have Charizard in this, I would love to see, like, going way back in, you know, the past, let's say, way back to Gen 1. I'd love to see Blastoise and Venusaur appearing in these raids. And another interesting follow-up question on that, which I don't even know myself, what should their Tera typing be? Should it be randomized? Or should they have a set type, much like the Charizard and Cinderace have had? Okay, so it's Unknown Spike with us for this one here. For Blastoise, I mean, they could just have straight up, you know, water and grass. Sailor Pika is jumping in. Actually, yeah, good point. Anne-Marie says you'd like to see a fossil Pokemon in the raid. I wonder, since all fossil Pokemon, ignoring Sword and Shield, since they all have rock type, I wonder if all of, like, if they did a fossil event, I wonder if all of their Tera types would be pure rock. That would be interesting. Let's get my screens back up here. Boom, right there. Okay, we got about 30 seconds if anyone else wants to jump on in and get themselves some rewards, but also some lab loot for use of on our Discord server. That shiny Murkrow is coming up. We have Mawam? Who is that in the chat? Speak up so I know who to apply lab loot to. Gonna throw that name on there for now. Oh, we lost them! No! We got 30 we got like 5 seconds till we start the raid. Oh, now we gotta go. Alright. We still got the help of Unknown Spike and Sailor Pika, though. Now, this will be an interesting one. If this Gyarados uses its Dragon Dance on everybody and maxes out its stats in one turn, that's gonna be brutal. But then again, it is only level 45. Itchy ear. Alright, let's go. Final raid of the day. With all the ice and fire you guys are bringing to the field, I'm sure we got this. Plus, I've just boosted our electric moves. Yay! I'll throw rocks at it. We didn't even hit you with anything yet. It's already... It immediately, take away all of my negative effects. You looked at me weird. I don't like that. Ow! It bit me. Charlie bit me. I'm gonna Tera Blast this thing. It's already shielding. Anne-Marie says, good luck, everyone. Thank you very much. More bots, more bots, and get out of here. Alright, Tera Blast again. Can we defeat this in time? I don't know. It's looking kind of tough. Running short on time. I can't even terrestrialize yet? How many attacks does it take? 3 or 4? I thought it took 3. But I'm pretty sure I hit this thing with 3 moves. Ow. Waterfall does nothing. Godzilla is here, indeed, yes. Oh, wait. Hang on. Terrestrialize Tera Blast. Do it. Aww. The first chance we had to terrestrialize, we didn't get to use it. Oh, well. Let's just catch this thing. And we'll get our rewards for it. I gotta definitely find a recipe that gives me grass bonus, though. Because I haven't had a single sandwich that yet does it. Okay, before we end... No. You know what? We are going to end this stream. I'm not going to talk to the Sandwich Man yet. I'm not going to talk to Mr. Seguero, although we do have the sweet Herba Mystica. We're going to save that for Monday, when we pick up the story mode once again. Alright, Gyarados has been caught. We got a lot of mushrooms off of this guy, which is odd. Although, what are the items you get based off of what Tera type it is? Because it was grass. And that would make sense for mushrooms. All right, Anne-Marie says, congratulations. What a good victory. Thank you very much. And now we got another Gyarados. I thought, okay, the corner showed ice because it's snowing. I thought it was saying it was an ice type, and I'm like, I thought it was grass, wasn't it? Anyway, that's going to round out our stream for today, because we have gone a little over our usual time, but that stands to reason with these raids and stuff. Tomorrow, well, as soon as midnight rolls over tonight, I'm going to see if there's other 5 stars in addition to the glowing ones. So I'll see if we can get a whole bunch of decent raids for tomorrow's stream. But for today, I want to say thank you, folks, for helping out. I'll make sure to update lab loot. As soon as we're done this, basically, I'll update everyone's lab loot. Because tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock a.m. Atlantic time, the shiny auction for Shiny Murkrow kicks off on our Discord server. If you guys want to get involved in that, feel free to do so. And there's not going to be a time limit this time where it's like if someone bids in 2 hours, no one else has bid, they win. I'm going to do away with that because it's just logistically, it's too hard to make it fair for everybody that way, you know. So we'll be back to the usual thing where just feel free to outbid at any point or whatever, and you may get yourself a shiny purple Murkrow. And if I can find a Dusk Stone, I'm going to get a Dusk Stone. I don't have one right now, but that way you can evolve it right away if you want to. But, again, thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed today's stream, feel free to hit that like button down below. If you want to come back for some future streams like this in the next couple of days, make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit that bell button for notifications. Oh, Sailor Pika's got a 4-star Gengar, if anybody wants to jump in and take that one. Yes, hit the bell button for notifications when the new videos come your way, and you can also join the channel as a member and get extra perks in addition to some more lab loot on a monthly basis. But if you want to see what's led us to this point in Pokemon Shield thus far, check the link in the description or during the outro to the full Pokemon Violet playlist. Okay, with that, I'm now signing off. Thank you folks again for watching. Professor Chaz is out of here, and I'll catch you next time. Let's hope my character doesn't freeze out here.